Oh boy, real with Robo again. I found out what's wrong with my tablet and why my videos are so grainy. And mostly it's because my tablet is old. It's old. But I'll get a new tablet soon here, so don't worry about it. My videos will be back on point. Um, Here's what I want to talk today about. I don't know if a lot of you have been hearing about Lori Lightfoot. My friends and I call her the Black Skeletor of Chicago. And no, I'm not going to apologize for that. So the person that really, really hates me now because I call her that, go ahead and hate me. Because that's one of the reasons why a lot of people, like on Facebook and on YouTube, are like, they don't speak the truth because they're afraid they might hurt somebody's feelings. And me, I'm going to say what I'm going to say. If you like it, you like it. If you love it, you love it. If you hate it, you hate it. If you hate me, then hate me. I don't care. I'm not going to cut the mustard with people. I'm not going to play around with people. And I'm going to say what I have to say and get it off my chest. And if you don't like it, well, you don't like it. Ain't nobody holding you here. Okay? But I have like a responsibility to my other viewers, my other friends, my other people to be who I am, how the fuck I am, and the reason they like me. And the reason they like me is because I don't do all this madness on YouTube. Oh, they unfunded me. They demonetized my videos. I can't buy nothing. I'm not getting paid for this. Y'all, really, y'all. You need to donate to me. Y'all need to. I don't give a damn if YouTube ever monetizes me, because if it means giving up my freedom of speech to kiss somebody's ass, it ain't gonna happen. That's period. That's that. That is point blank. Done deal. All right? So if you don't like me, go find somebody that's going to like make your world a happy little world. I'm gonna tell the truth. And I'm gonna tell what's real. Now, about the mayor of Chicago, Skeletor, she wanted to get on today and explain that the reason why she got cops in her neighborhood, just like a steady fortress of cops in her neighborhood, is because now the BLM movement, now the rioters and protesters, and mostly peaceful protesters that she was talking about, you remember that. Y'all remember that. Okay? All them people that was mostly peaceful protesting, all them people that were, just using their First Amendment rights, and, them people that came out with guns, they were just wrong. Well, it's funny as hell because now she's got guns protecting her family. And she says, it's gotten too close to home now. Blah, blah, blah. That's basically what she's saying, is it now threatens me. And and she's trying to convince us because of the death threats that I've been getting. Death threats? The threats you've been getting. Why would you be getting any threats? You're complicit with the rioters. Okay, let's get real, Lori. You're complicit with them. You're allowing people to go into other neighborhoods, destroy those neighborhoods, but God bless them if they come into your neighborhood where your children are and your wife is. Oh, you cannot have that. They're not allowed to do that. But they're allowed to terrorize other people and their wives and their husbands and their children. But damn it, you ain't gonna have it if it's you. And that's exactly what I'm saying, y'all. That it's fun and games up until the point that it affects these idiots. Then there's a problem. And Lori Lightfoot is putting police in her neighborhood. You want to know why? Because unlike her little thing, oh yeah, well maybe we should think about defunding and uh, reallocating the loan, the money for the police department. She knows the only one that's gonna stand between her ass, worthless ass, and her girlfriend, worthless ass. Cause if you dating a worthless ass motherfucker, that means you a worthless ass motherfucker. Let me keep it real. Let me keep it real. And tell me I'm alive. You know damn well I'm not alive. Now, and her babies, because I don't talk shit about babies. It's not their fault their mama is dumb. That's not their fault. Now, just like it ain't my baby's fault that I'm dumb myself and that I keep it real and that I piss people off. It ain't my baby's fault neither. God bless those babies, and I hope nothing ever hurts those babies. Nothing. Because dealing with BLM and Antifa and those mostly peaceful protesters, she's right. Something could happen. Some violence could occur. And you know, who would be at fault? Who would be at blame? Other than the mostly peaceful protesters? Her ass.
The mostly peaceful protest enabler?
Exactly. Her ass. She be responsible. Because she telling people, we don't need cops. But why you using cops to protect you then? And then you say, we have too many guns on the street. That's why the hell, all this shit is going on. Chicago has like the most strictest gun laws in the country. Lie more, Skeletor.
Which means the guns on the streets weren't obtained legally.
Damn right. Well, it's because they go out of state and buy them. Well, how the hell you expect some... This is my question. This gonna be my question. This gonna be my dead-end question that just kills her argument dead. You crying about people going out of state to get guns, to protect their family. I mean, for real though, here's an idea. How about you protect their families like you protect yours? They can't rely on the police to protect their families because the police is too busy protecting yours. Because shit done got real for you. Now you see that these BLM protesters, these Antifa protesters, ain't about shit. They about violence. And God forbid anybody get hurt in your family. Because even though, you a jackass and your girlfriend a jackass for dating a jackass, I'm going to put it like this. I don't want anybody to hurt them. Because number one, I want to laugh at her stupidity some more. That's real. If not for nothing else than her clear biasness. That when it come to other people's family, she don't give a goddamn about them. But when it come to her family, then she expect everybody to care about that. And this, Lori Lightfoot, is why you're a failure. This is why you're a failure. Because left up to me, I'd be like this. You know what? If you legally can own a gun, handle your business. Handle your business. And if they come into your neighborhood starting some shit, you have every right to call the cops and tell them to get them the fuck out of there. But she ain't doing that. She making it Fort Lori over on her area. And then saying, well, you can't protest in my neighborhood, but you could protest in anybody else's neighborhood. And then the cop had to come back and clean it up for her. Because that was unconstitutional. You cannot say that they cannot protest in your neighborhood, but they can protest in other people's neighborhoods. That's unconstitutional. I'm still wondering why nobody has charged this broad with dereliction of duty, malfeasance of office. She's saying it's fine and dandy for y'all to go threaten these people, wake their babies up in the middle of the night, screw their damn sleep up so that when they get up in the morning to go to work, they all cranky and whatever. It's okay for you to do that to them, but don't you dare do it to me, because I'm the mayor. I'm special. Lord have mercy. Yeah, you special, all right. Special ed. Let's get real. Anyway, I don't know if y'all friends of mine are sick and tired of seeing this, but it seems like these politicians only give a damn when it comes to their problems. If it's in their neighborhood, if it gets too close to their world, then it becomes a problem. But then again, Lori Lightfoot, the enabler, she want to tell y'all, you don't have the right to defend your family, but God forbid she got every right to defend hers. You know what that's called? That's called being a coward.
And using city funds to do it.
Yeah. This is why I have no respect for her. And don't anybody dare get on this channel and tell me, you need to respect her because she's a politician. I don't respect no politicians. Well, you respect Trump, don't you? No. No, I don't. I like his policies. I like his attitude. But I don't respect him. Why? Because I haven't met him.
Respect the position, not the person.
I don't even respect her position. I don't give a damn if she is the mayor.
About Trump.
Yeah, I respect the chair. Because my daddy had a saying about that. Even when he couldn't stand the president and he was in the military, he couldn't stand the president that was in. When somebody asked him about what he thought about the president, he said, I respect the chair, not the ass that's in it. My dad was as hardcore as I am. Now you see where I get that from. My point being here is that Lori Lightfoot is quick to holler, oh, they mostly peacefully protesters, oh, they this and that, you know, they being judged wrong, and you know, it's okay for me to do this, but it ain't okay for you to do this. Do as I tell you, not as I do. That's what kind of mayor she is. And she's willing to put your lives at risk. But she ain't willing to put her life at risk. She ain't willing to give up her sleep because God forbid she has to run the city. Well, the city is in shambles. So I don't think it would really matter if you came to work or not. Matter of fact, if you didn't come to work, it'd probably be better. That's my thought. That's probably why the New York City mayor stay out of his office. Because it worked better without him around. And then you could also have somebody to blame it on. And your police chief ain't got to constitutionalize your unconstitutional mouth. It's okay for you to protest in other neighborhoods, but it ain't okay for you to protest in mine. That's not constitutional. Okay? No. And the police chief did a good job cleaning that up. But like I said, I would never want her family to be hurt. Anyone's family to be hurt. I do not in any manner promote or excuse violence against anyone. But the simple fact is, Lori Lightfoot, you need to get your head out your ass. Because there are people suffering in your city because of your bullshit. That ain't Trump's fault. She want to say, oh, because you know Trump and guns and this and that. You got the worst damn policies there are. And you blaming Trump for it. typical. Typical in all the ways that you could possibly think typical. Can't take responsibility for your own fuck-ups. That sounds typical to me. In many, many, many categories of what she is. And who the hell she is. But I'm going to go ahead and let this go now. I done got my anger off. But I will say this. If you guys still vote for Democrats after seeing what Democrats have done to our fellow Americans, folks, they allowing this to happen. If you still vote for Democrats after that, then you an idiot. And there ain't no hope for you. And please stop calling yourself a Democrat. Because you are a socialist. You are a Marxist, you are a commie, and you are a progressive. You are not a Democrat. Because if you were a Democrat, you'd be about as livid as I am. Right now, watching all these people saying, oh, I'm a Democrat. I agree with what's going on. I don't. Because it's hurting my people. I don't. Because this broad is blaming someone else. And it's funny how they always say Trump. And because of guns. No. The reason why those mostly peaceful protesters won't go in certain neighborhoods is because they have guns. I ain't seen them in the ghetto. I wonder why. Because they don't want to wake the wrong motherfucker up and them shoot him. If you want to know what the real problem is, Lori Lightfoot, you are. You are, and people like you. And the police chief need to stop making excuses for her. What she said was exactly what people needed to hear. That it's not okay to do in her neighborhood, but it's okay to do in everybody else's neighborhood. That she only care about her family, her kids, her loved ones. She don't give a damn about nobody else's loved ones. And I guarantee you, if I was to move to Chicago and run for mayor there, I guarantee you, folks would not have to deal with those mostly peaceful protesters, because I would have been done had the National Guard in there and shut that shit down. Now, with that being said, Lori Lightfoot, why don't you start treating your people, your constituents, like you treat your family, your loved ones. You live in a rich district because you are a pocketed politician. And you have the nerve to tell the people of your community, of all colors, that now it's serious because it done got to your neighborhood. Now it's serious. Now it's real. But when it was in their neighborhoods, when it was burning down their businesses, when it was fucking up their homes, it was okay. How about we call it like we see it? Lori Lightfoot, it's not because of guns. It's not because of violence. It's not because of whatever else. It's not because of Trump. It's because of you. And you treat your people like crap. And if I were them, I'd put you out of office just as quick as I put you in. And that's real with Robo.